Okay.
Okay, so we are ready. Let me share my screen right now. So, all right, let me minimize this as I can see. All right, so it's page 52, I believe. Natalie Serrano, by the way, I have your book because it was on the floor in the classroom the other day that I went there to bring a couple of things that I needed. Yeah,
Thanks, mister.
yeah, I found it on the floor, so I took it with me because I don't even have one, and I thought like it would be great if I bring it home
Mister, what
to put in
page?
the class. Fi-
Mis-
it's 50. I'm sorry, no, it's 54. Page 54, Costa Rica.
Okay.
All right, so let me see. Let me scroll down over here. Costa Rica. Right, let me mute everyone. Okay, we are going to read Costa Rica. But first, we are going to read the vocabulary words, okay? So I'm gonna need someone to read the vocabulary words. Please raise your hand if you would like to read. Okay, Denzel, go ahead.
Isthmus. A strip of land that connect two longer areas of land.
Please continue.
Wafer. Beer seen only once in a lifetime. Endangered. Very few are left.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me just go ahead and make some changes.
Mister, what page is?
54. 54. Okay, so the words are isthmus, lifer, endangered. Okay, so isthmus is a strip of land that connects to larger areas of land, for example, Central America. Okay, because Central America connects North America and South America. All right, so that's an isthmus. And lifer, it says that it's birds seen only once in a lifetime, which means these are these are not uh, a common species. And endangered is a very few are left. For example, when we say a specific species is endangered, it means that it's prone to be extincted. All right, so and there are many different species, the endangered species in the whole world nowadays. So because we human beings, I would say, or keep destroying our planet, and that may cause that some species become endangered. Okay, okay, let me just go ahead and mute all of you guys right now. All right, thank you. Okay, now we're going to read a little bit about Costa Rica, which is a country in Central America, right? And so yeah, thank you very much. So Ashley, go ahead and read.
Another famous place for wildlife is Costa Rica. Costa Rica is on a isthmus between North and South America, which is a thin strip of land connected the two connected. Much of the area is tropical rainforest and cloud forest. Cloud forests are found in her
Higher.
elevation are much colder.
Thank you very much, Ashley. Okay, so it says that Costa Rica is a very famous place. It's because of its wildlife, okay, and obviously we already know that Costa Rica is located in between North and South America. This is why I was saying that Central America is an isthmus. So Costa Rica, which is a country that belongs to Central America, it's between North America and South America, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna need someone else to hold on. Give me 1 second here. Um, so we're going to continue. We're supposed to continue here. Okay, so I'm gonna need someone else to continue. Natalie Pineda, go ahead, please.
They are formed because
Blooming cause mist and clouds to form over the forest. People go to Costa Rica for many reasons, but one is to see amazing variety of the beers.
Variety of birds. Thank you very much, Miss Pineda. Okay, so what is something, who wants to tell me what is something very common in Costa Rica? What is something that we can find in Costa Rica?
Vertibeers,
We can find a variety of birds, of course. Let me, yeah, a variety of birds. And also we can find um, cloud forest, you know, um, what else? Um, because this is a tropical rainforest area, okay? So the cloud forests are very common in there because of the elevations, and well, in higher elevations, and this is very common because of the high elevations, which are much cooler, and they are formed because humidity, which causes the mist and the clouds to form over the forest. Okay. All right, and let me go ahead and continue here. I'm gonna call on who would like to read the next part. Raise your hand. Diana, go ahead.
Birding is an activity in which people travel all over the to observe and count species of birds in their natural habitat. Rare, unusual, or live birds are also noted. Live birds that have been seen only once in one's life.
Thank you very much, Diana.
About
No,
about
you can stop.
850 species of bird live in Costa Rica.
Okay, can you please
Okay.
stop there? Thank you. Okay, so what is a lifer according to this information that we have just read? Who wants to tell me? Yes, Diana. Oh, who is?
Are birds that have been seen only once in one's life.
Birds that have been seen only once in one's life. So yeah, because these are really rare and unusual birds. Okay, it's not something that you will be able to see on a daily basis. I mean, it's not a bird that you will be able to see today and tomorrow as well. And it is clear when it says that these are birds that have been seen only once in one's life. That means that they are really, really unusual, really rare. For that reason, we have to take care of them. Okay, right. Let me move forward. Let me scroll down. Right. Um, Raise your hand if you would like to continue reading. Denzel. Yeah, Denzel, go ahead.
That is 1/10 of the entire world bird type. And Costa Rica is a tiny country. Some of the birds are, there are endemic, which means they do not live anywhere else on the planet.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. There is something very important that I would like to point out right here. And it's that, well, first of all, before I forget it, this word, guys, because I keep hearing people saying beers, and this word is pronounced birds. Okay, birds. Beer is something else. Beer is some type of alcohol that we can drink. Okay, this is birds. All right, so there are uh, around 850 species of birds in Costa Rica. Who wants to tell me what does? Who wants to tell me what endemic means? What is endemic? Axel?
Which means they do not live anywhere Where else on the planet?
Thank you. So this word is pronounced live, okay? So endemic, when we talk about an endemic species, we are talking about something or an animal or species that do not live anywhere else on the planet. If we have an endemic species of birds here, for example, that means that these birds only live in Honduras. That is an endemic species, okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let me go ahead and continue. And all right, I'm gonna have Camila is raising her hand. Camila, go ahead and read, please. Okay, I don't know. Maria Jose, can you please go ahead and read?
And some of birds are rare, such as the scarlet macaw. Others are endangered. One example is great curassow, a large pixie-like bird. Never hope that you see unusual birds. Costa Rica has plenty of them, including the colorful, long-plumed quetzal.
Quetzal.
There, there is also Kill-billed toucan and caracara, a falcon-like bird of prey, meaning it hunts to eat.
Thank you very much, Maria Jose. Okay, so there is like once again there is a variety of birds living in Costa Rica. Okay, and some of the species are described in this last sentences, right? For example, the scarlet macaw. Another example is the curassow, and the other example is um, let me see, the quetzal, and also the caracar, which is a type of falcon. Okay, you can see the pictures on the next page. Let me scroll down a little bit so you have the pictures in your book as well. Okay, but I'm gonna show you the pictures over here. So as you can see over here, this is the scarlet macaws, and it's flying. Okay, hold on, give me one second. It's flying over there. And well, there are two scarlet macaws over there, right? One and two. And those are endemic species or endangered species as well, because they can become extinct. Okay. And this is the quetzal over here. All right. This is the kill-bill toucan. And further down, we are able to see this very rare bird, which is the great curassow, and this yellow-headed caracara, which is a type of falcon. Okay, so these are type of birds um, that live in Costa Rica, and they are well, not endemic, I would say, because we can find quetzals in Guatemala, and we can find toucans anywhere else as well, but they are endangered, which means they can become extinct. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read the questions. Okay, I'm gonna need a volunteer to read question number 1, please. Maria Jose, go ahead.
Why do you think so many unusual-looking birds live in Costa Rica?
All right. Why do you think so many unusual looking birds live in Costa Rica? Who wants to tell me? Hello? Let me ask someone in here. All right. Benjamin? Hello? Benjamin can't hear me because he only has, well. And Natalie Serrano, do you have an answer for this question? Why do you think so many unusual looking birds live in Costa Rica? Someone else? Maria Jose, Isaías, Ashley, yeah,
Forest area.
because of the area, because of the ecosystems, because of many different factors, right? Let me scroll up a little bit so we can review some of the aspects.
Oh, no.
It says, for example, it says it's probably because of the area, which is a tropical rainforest, right? It's full of tropical rainforests and cloud forests. That's why there are many different species of birds. Okay, so let me go ahead and okay. So the answer you can, as an answer, you can write that much of the area is tropical rainforest and cloud forest. Okay. So let me go ahead and, so you have your book handy, right? So you can write it down over there. Okay. Much of the area is tropical rainforest. Let me write it for you over here. Okay. Much of the area is tropical rainforest and cloud forest. Okay. Okay, as you click here, you can see the answer. Much of the area is tropical rainforest and cloud forest. Okay, I'm gonna need someone else to read number 2. Natalie Serrano.
Have you ever seen a bird that you would consider a lifer? If so, provide details about when and where you saw it, as well as a description.
Thank you very much. So this is, guys, a very personal question because you may or may not have seen a bird which is considered a lifer. Okay, so I don't know what your answer will be. Have you ever seen a bird, like a very rare bird somewhere? I don't know, in a forest. Maybe you probably went to I don't know, to to a forest here in Honduras, and you saw a very rare bird. I don't know. So if not, you can just write no. If you have seen a bird, a very rare or unusual bird, you have to type it over here, right? You have to write your answer over here. You have to write yes, and you have to describe the bird. If not, you just write no, because it is very it's not very common that we go, you know, to a forest and see animals or plants or species, because we live in the place where we live uh, won't allow us to do that. Okay, we basically spend most of the time inside the house or at school, so we don't have like much time to go to a forest or go to a place where we can actually watch um, or see different species. Okay, so if not, you can just write no. If yes, you have to describe the bird that you saw. um I don't know if someone would like to share an experience, something to talk about a bird that you saw. I don't know, you can do it right now if you want. Natalie Serrano, you would like to share?
Well, I've never seen a bird like
Yeah, I was, well, I was expecting you to, you know, to share a real long story about a bird, an unusual bird that you saw.
Hey, mister.
No, but that's okay. No worries. No worries. That's okay. Yeah, who else was talking? Thank you for sharing, Natalie.
Diana.
Diana? Well, no problem.
No,
So,
Mister, I don't.
You haven't seen a bird. Yeah, like I said, it's very difficult for us because we live like this place
Not
where we
yet.
live. Yeah, you know, we go to school, then we come
Yesterday
back.
I look one, but is
It's not really unusual. Yeah, well, no problem. So, guys, just to wrap up, this is everything that we're gonna be doing for social studies today. And tomorrow, yeah, I don't promise to do that today, but probably tomorrow, I will be sharing a study guide so you guys study for the test that I will be applying the next week. Okay, and
Teacher,
yes,
we have the class of health.
health.
is not
Eh,
science, mister.
I don't know.
I think we have health after this one, but what we are going to do is just to go ahead and review some
Hell.
concepts. After this one, yes.
And that too.
Yeah, too. But we are going to review some concepts, so you guys are ready for the test that I will apply next week. Like I said, I am going to be sharing a study guide for social studies because for science and for health, you already have what to study, right? The assessment in science and in health, you have the
Yes.
study guide as well. Okay, let me stop recording this video.